Well, look on the screen, y'all. It's Jimmie Allen. That's right. He's a country music star. Watch Jimmie Allen on that screen. I'll tell you why, ladies. Here's Jimmie Allen, country music star. This is him and his wife, worth $2.5 million. Okay? Gee, didn't we just have an issue with Jonathan Majors? Remember Jonathan Majors got caught up, lost all the endorsements and all that fun stuff? Well, the apple does not fall far from the tree when it comes to the chocolate drop, aka Dusties. Based on behavior, check it out. It says Jimmie Allen is sued by former manager for alleged SA and sex trafficking. Why? Why? Country music musician Jimmie Allen, who is known for the songs Best Shot and Warrior, is being sued by his former manager for alleged sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, sex trafficking, and emotional distress, according to legal documents obtained by The Times. The woman, who wants to remain anonymous because she still works in the music industry, claims that while employed by Allen's management company, Wide Open Music, the country singer raped her, regularly SA'd her, and harassed her for a year and a half. Allen's label, BBR Music Group, swiftly suspended the recording artist, saying in a statement, in light of today's allegations against Jimmie Allen, BBR Music Group has decided to suspend all activity with him, effective immediately. Allen was set to perform June 11th at the CMA Fest in Nashville. As we all know, that's the Country Music Awards. But after the lawsuit went public, the Country Music Association removed him from the lineup. Listen to this, which also included country music giants Luke Ryan and Tim McGraw. Unbelievable. He was also dropped as the commencement speaker for Friday's Delaware State University graduation and replaced by Rep. Lisa Blunt Rochester. According to a lawsuit filed Thursday in Tennessee federal court, in which Allen's former manager is identified as Jane Doe, she alleges that in March 2021, she woke up nude in her hotel room. Vaginally bleeding and in pain, with no recollection of the previous evening. She alleged that Allen was lying next to her and told her to take a Plan B pill, and that she realized he'd taken her virginity against her will. I was disconnected from my body, feeling a sense of panic, Jane Doe told Variety in a Thursday expose. He held me in place. At that point, any physical will was just out the door. I was pretty much paralyzed. Jane Doe says in the lawsuit that the abuse escalated after the night in the hotel. She claims that Allen forcibly put his hands down her pants in public and said that as she would drive Allen to and from events, he essayed her at red lights, in green rooms, on airplanes, and other places where she was required to be present. She also said that Allen raped'd her in private while choking her, and that he filmed multiple sexual encounters in order to blackmail her to stay silent. In a statement to The Times, Allen denied any wrongdoing and said their relationship was consensual. It is deeply troubling and hurtful that someone I counted as one of my closest friends, colleagues, and confidants would make allegations that have no truth to them whatsoever, Allen told the Times. Quote, I acknowledge that we had a sexual relationship, one that lasted for nearly 2 years. During that time, she never once accused me of any wrongdoing, and she spoke of our relationship and friendship as being something she wanted to continue indefinitely. Only after things ended between us did she hire a lawyer to reach out and ask for money, which leads me to question her motives. The simple fact is, her accusations are not only false, but also extremely damaging. I've worked incredibly hard to build my career, and I intend to mount a vigorous defense to her claims and take all other legal action necessary to protect my reputation. Jane Doe's attorney told Variety that a payout was never requested, saying, the only ask we made of Allen and his legal counsel was to meet to discuss Allen's behavior and resolution of our client's claims. At no time did our client make a monetary demand. The response was a hard no and colored with threats that his team would take steps to publicly tarnish my client. My client had no choice but to be proactive in protecting herself by filing the complaint. Is your cousin Jonathan Majors? Now, Becky. Wow. Here it says Sarah Mitchard, I think it's actually Michard, is a senior news editor of People's Music Vertical. Jimmie Allen's estranged wife, Alexis, shared a plea with fans just days before the troubling allegations made against the country star went public. Here's the wife. Got Becky and still can't act right. Jonathan Majors, is this your cousin? Here's what I don't understand about these men. You cannot be this dumb, or maybe you're just this reckless. And you know you're in a position of power. Do not excrete where you eat. They were saying that when I was in my early 20s working. Don't excrete where you eat. Dusties are too dumb. And it's not, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And here's one thing I want to point out. Nate Parker, do you have the same issue? Here's what I wanted to point out. We notice the difference in the cultures, and it is what it is. And I am not saying that any culture is better than the other, because trust me, we already know the history of the Caucasian culture. We know how you got this country. We know how you got your wealth. Let's be real. I'm not talking about, well, I worked hard. The system is fixed. Okay? That's a different video. So let's not get it twisted. We know you are still reaping the benefits of free labor. You wouldn't have this country without the free labor that you had, holding other talent back by Jim Crow. But here's the thing. From Emmett Till on now, these fools still don't get it. That's why I have no sympathy. You're stupid. Any person in a position of power, look at that guy. Oh, what was that company? Was it McDonald's? Had a relationship. He had to step down. Peter had to step down. I think it was McDonald's. Something came out, and then they wanted to remember that big deal, y'all. And then he got a big severance package, and they wanted to call the package back. And oh my gosh, Tavis Smiley. So it happens, different nationalities, you betcha. But this group of men, you have a different experience by the ones before you, and you still dumb and still reckless. So here you are in a lineup. I never heard of him, but everybody and their grandmothers heard of Luke Ryan and Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw's a cute one married to Faith. Oh yeah, Faith Hill. Such a cute couple. Uh, you were in that lineup. Your behavior. If you're going to engage in a relationship, do it the business way. First of all, don't excrete where you eat. If you're going to fool around, hello, dum dum. Have you heard of an NDA? A non disclosure agreement? I don't do all that. You might need to, fool. You can pull that up. They are so dumb. Commencement off. He was going to be on the lineup with Tim McGraw, top names in country, and Luke Ryan at the CMA in Nashville, CMA Festival. Boop, canceled. And see, here's the other thing. Even though you can, he can marry Becky and all that and surround yourself with it. Here's the other thing I think is happening with these men. Something is not right up here. If I didn't know any better, I wonder for many of them, is it some kind of defect gene? Are you really that dumb? Because here's the thing. Like when Megan the Stallion was shot by Tory Lanez, Tory Lanez, the little munchkin Tory Lanez, little munchkin rapper. That's how I see him, little munchkin. Asking the judge, don't ruin my life. Um, you saw how the black men, oh, they blamed her. Some black women too, a whole bunch of mammies. Megan the Stallion was crying on the internet. She was crying, trying to defend herself. Look at the difference in the cultures and see, that's what these dust buckets don't get. I don't care how much money, I think you're just dumb. I see him as a dumb country music star dust bucket. That's what I think they're not getting. See, what happens in the BC, the dysfunction, the self-hatred of women and black women, newsflash dum-dum, that mess don't happen on Main Street. It ain't happening on Whitey Street. Nah, not happening in the WC. She can just make the allegations. And you know what? She could be lying, but I'm gonna tell you one thing: it's happening to too many of them. I'm not. She could be lying, but guess what? I'm inclined to believe the woman. I don't give a damn what. That's just my opinion. She could be lying. It could be, could be a shakedown. I don't know. It could be a relationship that went wrong. But you know what? I'm inclined to believe that something did happen against her will. I'm inclined to believe because it's everybody's not making it up on these guys. I am inclined to believe this woman. I don't know if everything happened that she said. I'm not going to discount it. Something happened. Is my belief. So when a black one makes an accusation, the black community as a whole, the majority, oh, the dust buckets, they come out. Instead, they want to fight black women because guess what? They can't fight nobody else. They're too scared. The Kangs is scared. Not scared, scared. Because what you're not going to do, let's see them all come out and talk bad against this woman. Oh, I bet Becky lying, Becky lying. I bet your Kang is probably lying. And if he's not, he's just dumb. Because he more than likely, what I believe, put himself in that position. You're stupid. Let's see if the Kangs are going to come out and attack Jane Doe. Or find out who the prior manager was. And get online and say disparaging remarks about her, and she bolted on herself, and she lying on that man. No, I think these men are just dumb. It's happening too often. Too dumb to succeed. Too dumb to keep your hands free. Too dumb to stay free. Most of them, a lot of them. That's why they commit these dumb crimes, survival crimes. Stupid. You're not gonna see the white community, white men going out. Oh, I bet she lying. She ain't no good. I bet. Well, she up there trying to mess up Jimmie Allen's career. You may have a few that may have a disagree with her. But I tell you what, you're not gonna do is not gonna be like the BC when things like this happen. They are just they attack the woman and protect the man, the Dusty. You're not gonna see that. And you know what? That's why these Dusties are gonna probably stand back and stand down. They don't want that smoke with Zaddy. They got smoke for black women, but they don't want that smoke for Zaddy. They don't want that smoke for Zaddy at all, be it Becky or Beckalina. They don't want that smoke. Look at the difference. Let's see what happens if this goes viral, if more people start talking about it. Now let's see what the Kang's gonna do. Remember what happened to Megan Thee Stallion? And think a stranger saw it and called the police and they still blaming her. Gotta be kidding me. A stranger saw it, called the popo. Still blaming her. Because the men are many of them are weak. Oh, they're very weak and dumb. No accountability. Why the seed of poverty D raised by IOD? Whole bunch of mammies. So you're going to see a difference in this woman. You're not going to see, I don't believe, and I could be wrong, but I doubt, you're not going to see a whole bunch of white men trying to talk about this woman. She ain't nothing but an opportunist, buddy. I know what she is, trying to make them look bad. No, they protect their women. You know why? They're not self-hating as a collective. They're not. Only one group I see is self-hating. Every other group working together, pulling together. Only one group is self-hating and two doesn't listen to a different point of view. Like popcorn knowledge. Popcorn is quick. Popcorn knowledge. Popcorn knowledge only goes so far. So you're not going to find the WC trying to put down this woman and counter as an opportunist and talk all kind of smack about it. No, they're not going to do that. Of course, they protect their women. And a Dusty will too. But notice the difference in the black community if things happen to a black woman. And this right here, again, with Megan's situation, there was a witness, a stranger called the police. Megan lied to protect him. Black culture. Protect that black man at all cost. Even though he done shot you on your foot, maybe your eye might get lost. Protect him at all costs, black woman. You can deal with it. Oh, he dot your eye, girl. Not that I'm saying he did that, but just as an example. He dot your eye, we'll use the other one. You got two of them. God gave you two of them now. Let's see how it plays out, the reaction. Let's see if the men in the WC going to start attacking her. And she could be wrong. She's still protected. Why? It is what it is. You're not going to find her. She's going as Jane Doe. You're not going to find her having to defend herself against the internet. Nah. Notice the difference. How, again, Jonathan Majors, are these fools really that dumb? Are they really that dumb? Now, I'm going to do another story of a young black woman. Oh, it was a man in the sports world. I believe she worked as his assistant. Let's do that. I'll do that story, and we'll see what'll happen with her. Oh, ain't nothing happened to her. Something happened to this right here. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. It's these men, I just can't, I don't understand it. This has happened so many times, your behind should be paranoid. I would want me a witness at all times if it was me as a man. Let's say if it's not true, which again, I'm sorry. The woman could be lying. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with I think something happened. I don't believe he's innocent because I just something happened. That's my belief. I wasn't there. I cannot confirm or deny. My opinion, knowing these dust buckets, I think something happened. I really do. Specifically, I don't know. But I'm not going to discount her because it seems to be a trail of dust bucket behavior. And it could happen to any man. It could be a white guy. But this right here, you know in this country how things work for you. I don't know if you think you're exceptional, and maybe you think your mindset of the black community, how it works, oh, you can do anything to women. But see, not in their culture. They don't get down like that. They protect their own. They're not self-hating like you. So the endorsements are gone. He has been dropped. He's worth what, $2.5 million. He could have had a whole lot of money to be made. We'll see if Becky sticks around, if it starts going down for the man in brown. But once again, here another embarrassing Dusty Negro moment. Jimmie Allen sued by former manager for alleged SA and SCX trafficking. And then take a Plan B pill. I wonder if she went to the hospital. That's what she should have done if she didn't. Based on the alleged hotel allegation, and he's saying it was consensual, and it could have been. But even if it was, you don't know how it goes down. You an easy target. A black man with money, it's a easy target. Just point the laser at him. If you are a non-black woman, point the laser at him. It's a easy pickings, child. Guaranteed. JBW moment. It's all right. It's all right. Take the fool for a ride. Run his pocket, sis. It's all right. It's all right. He's down for it. JBW moment. Just be white. And I'm out. Let me know what you all think about this. Oh boy. More dust bucket breaking news. Simply Said on YouTube, and I'm out. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.